All right, guys. I know I'm getting the link in here the best I can real quick. Uh, let's see. That should do it. Hold on. I'm trying to get the link for everybody. All right. Basically, I got a few things to talk about today. Not much, but I wanted you all to hear it. I know I'm seeming to hog things, but you know what? I feel like I'm on a not hog things, more like I'm continually out here, continually pushing myself. Only way to become stronger is to keep pushing yourself. Rest every once in a while when you can, but push yourself. There was a person that told me I should take it easy, be careful. These little short things I'm going to do. I just did a whole bunch of research to help out Pete Santilli. Watching some of his old videos, you know what? Honestly, he just gets me fired up. He's awesome. I love Pete, and I'm going to love when he gets back out. And he will get back out. I saw a Facebook post on Sea to Shining Sea about it looks like, and didn't fully understand all of it. I'm still trying to decipher it, but it looks like Shauna Cox might be, and this is just a rumor because there's no evidence of it yet, might be turning around and legally either attacking or legally suing the government for all the injustices that the patriots in prison are are dealing dealing with, why they're arrested, for them abandoning the Constitution. They didn't even bother going around it. They're abandoning the Constitution. They're ignoring it completely. They're like, that's just a whole bunch of old men saying stuff that doesn't matter now. We control everything. You know what? This is what our society has become. Whole bunch of brats that don't think basic morals, basic standards, the old way of looking at the world, of loving your neighbor, of taking care of your neighbor, of taking care of yourself, hard work, and all that doesn't matter to them because they're up there in the powerhouse. They're up there with billions and trillions and quadzillion dollars. I don't even know what's after trillions. But, anyways, effectively, they are lawless and they're ignoring the common law of the land. They're making up their own laws as they go around. This is basically like your 2 or 3 year old that are making up games as they're playing. And the rules change over and over again to whichever they want. Come on, guys. That's what our government is doing now. Now, if you guys need to, Gavin suggests it quite often. Look into jury nullification, where the jury members can actually let somebody go, say not guilty, and let somebody go, and that sets a standard to basically ignore that law. Think about it, guys. And the courtrooms that Pete Santilli and Ammon Bundy and Cliven Bundy and all the other patriots are in doesn't have what I have right here. What I am pointing at does not have any cameras. They do not allow cameras in a public courtroom, guys. Public. We're supposed to be able to tell if they're messing with the law, if they're fucking with the law, but they are keeping all public view out of it. You have to basically have as Congresswoman or what is Assemblywoman Fiora said, you have to have a photographic memory to be able to recall everything that happens there. I'm sorry, I don't have that good of a photographic memory. Some things I can remember clearly, but other things, no. So basically, that's my rant on that real quick. Just think about it, guys. If nobody is able to see the injustices that the court system is doing, how is that a court for the people? That's an interesting idea. Now, I also wanted to show you guys or read it out to you. That you guys might not have heard it on Spitfire's show last night. It's called the Dick Act of 1902. Gun control forbidden. The Dick Act of 1902 is also known as the Efficiency of Militia Bill, H.R. 11654 of June 28th, 1902. Basically, it invalidates all so-called gun control laws. If you want to have a rocket launcher, this allows you to have it by this law. It is considered a gun. If you want to have a grenade launcher, there you go. I mean, basically, this law says that. And I'm not saying go out and get one. I am not provoking any violence. I want that stated right now. But this says that gun control, types of guns you can have, types of ammunition you can use and stuff are not acceptable. Any, by this act right here, cannot be repealed. Think about it, guys. It's three classes of militia, basically, they say. You've got the every able-bodied male between 18 and 45. I'm going to add female in there, although it's not in the wordings here. All members of the unorganized militia have the absolute personal right and Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms of any type, as many as they can afford to buy. Think on that. National Guard militia is another part, which is the National Guard. And in this, it even says that the President of the United States cannot, what is it? Well, it says here, the National Guard militia can only be required by the national government for limited purposes specified in the Constitution, to uphold the laws of the Union, to suppress insurrection and repel invasion. These are the only purposes for which the general government can call upon the National Guard. Here's another thing. The President of the United States has zero authority without violating the Constitution to call the National Guard to serve outside their state borders. I have not done enough research, but I'm pretty sure that that has happened. I'm pretty sure it has. Or maybe hasn't, because there's curtailing, but they're ignoring the Constitution, and this affirms the Constitution. I'm going to jump over to the Gorilla, see what people say. There we go. Yep, people are talking. Awesome. Also, one of the things I was wanting to talk about, and I'm going to screen share it, different ways of making water filters for your home out of natural stuff. Basically, yeah, you use, they're using activated charcoal, and that's awesome, but you can't always get activated charcoal. Yeah, I'll screen share this, so while I'm talking, I'm just gotta switch over here. Looking at the time because I got to get my wife to someplace. But I know this is probably boring the hell out of you guys, but people who see it later, they can fast forward me going, God, like an idiot. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, here we are. Start screen share. There we are. Basically, there's three main parts that you want to have in your water filter. A bio water filter. You want to have gravel, sand, and activated charcoal. You don't absolutely need activated charcoal. It's just a lot more useful. Activated charcoal is basically charcoal that they have added oxygen into it and makes it more porous, so it'll absorb things easier. You can use charcoal from your fire. Also, with this, with the WikiHow, I might get, because I have it here, people are doing like cutting a bottle, putting a hole in it, and you see that that's a coffee filter. You can actually use cotton balls. Just screw it, put the cotton balls uh, inside the bottle and screw on the cap before you turn it upside down. You can also use cotton. A lot of shirts are made out of cotton, so if you have a torn up shirt, you can do this with that too. Cotton helps absorb extra bacteria and extra impurities. Now you see how they're doing this right here? They're putting it upside down into where they're wanting to drain the water in. So then they put the activated charcoal. You can use regular charcoal. Look at that. You got the sand. Like I was saying, sand. Then you have the gravel. You got the gravel. Now here's the thing, guys, and this is This is a major survival thing to just keep in your mind and play with it, decide which is best for you. Let it drain out. It'll be slow, so you can't get a whole bunch real quick like turning on your faucet. But right here, you can see how somebody decided to go even bigger. They pour in a lot of water, put it in. They go bigger and bigger. I think they tried to filter it here first and then refilter it through there. That's a good idea. Double or triple filter it if you have time. Look how cloudy that water is. Now, right here is a very, very important thing. Oh, this will get rid of a lot of the impurities and a lot of the extra stuff, but you always have to boil the water before you drink it. Because if you don't boil it, the bacteria and chemicals and microorganisms that are in it could still infect you and make you sick or even kill you with dirty water. Then you put it in water thing, and then you can do a little filter like that for just to make sure your cup is good. Now they say that banana shavings, grind up bananas, are really good for getting rid of bacteria and stuff. I will have to try that out. They also say sapwood such as pine contains xylem, which can absorb and filter out dirt and bacteria. But remember, no matter how good your water filtration system, homemade, you make, always boil it to get rid of the extra stuff that not everything can get. Well, that's nice, SR Pinely. A lot of people don't know this stuff. So if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. I really don't care. I was looking for what anybody else was wanting to say. Sorry about that. I'm going to cancel out the screen share real quick. There we go. And it's just me. Yes, there was a bad moon rising in Mike's show earlier today. I just felt, honestly, I felt like showing that we're still people. We still like to have fun. It was getting pretty damn serious. With our Constitution, guys, that is an all or nothing. You either accept the Constitution as it is, or you don't accept the Constitution and you accept the slavery. All right? It's that simple. The Constitution is meant for us to be free, to succeed or fail under our own blood, sweat, and tears, to make sure that we do not become slaves of a corrupt government, to make sure that we have plenty of checks and balances to keep a government honest. Now, everybody's talking about how crooked politicians are. It was a joke for quite a long time. You know what? It's not a joke anymore. We got some people that really have done nothing except go to a land that is constitutionally not able to be owned by the federal government, and peacefully protest there. They had firearms, but that is the Second Amendment there, the right to bear arms. Think about it, guys. Colleges are doing free spaces. Schools are pushing religions, not actual religions, but they're pushing curriculum of an extra long study on certain religions. Now, common corrupt or common core, common corruption. Think about it, guys. They are corrupting our children so that our children will accept things. Do you really want your child to just ignore you and be a slave? Do you want that chain around their neck? Do you want them to willingly walk into a meat grinder because that's what the government wants them to do? Do you want them to push you into the meat grinder because that's what the government wants them to do? Come on, guys. Wake up. I'm just stating my opinion here and what I've seen. That's all. That's all I know. And honestly, yes, I am here, SR Piney, or whatever it is. I am on my feet here, and I'm trying to get a hold of people I can interview. But you know what? That is not a distraction if I say something like this for a simple reason. I just gave probably about 10, maybe 15 people an idea how to filter their water. And if you think that's not a big issue, go look at Flint. The issue at Flint, where people have so much poisonous water that they have to learn how to do that, and a lot of people have died. Children have died. I'm trying to teach people how to survive when shit hits the fan. I'm actually at the point now I realize it's not going to, we can't push it aside unless by some miracle it happens. Shit's going to hit the fan. Millions of people are going to die. You need to know how to survive and protect your family and those you care for. It's that simple. So every single episode I do now is going to have some political stuff, some stuff here from Burns, and it's also going to have some survival techniques. Because I want as many people that are open-minded and have the heart that believe in the Constitution be able to survive so we can build this nation again under the Constitution, under what it should have been. And if you guys don't like that, you can unsubscribe and I have no problems. Because, like I said, find truth, speak the truth, be the truth. Y'all have a great day, and we'll probably see you tonight. And if not tonight, probably tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, sooner or later, life goes on, right?